Thanks for sneaking me in here so I can be with my son.
Of course. I think the little cowpoke could use a little downtime with his mom anyway, you know?
Yeah.
By the way, Teresa, I still don't believe that's the reason you were here last night. Can you tell me what you were doing?
Well, it's like I told you, I just wanted to be with my son.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be straight with each other, Teresa. Like the kind of relationship you told me you wanted?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well then, whatever it is you're hiding from me, and I do believe you're hiding something from me, must be very bad.
I wonder what happened. It looked like they were finally going to get theirs.
Oh, what you reading? Oh, my God.
Louise came this close to exposing the Cranes for the crooks they really are last night.
And he even had proof he was going to show everyone in Harmony.
So why didn't he go public with it?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But I'm so glad he didn't. Alistair and Julian would have gone out of their way to punish him.
Yeah, well, they would have had to have gone through everyone else in Harmony first. It sounds like they were clamoring for their heads. You know, it's no wonder the pain those two have caused to anyone who ever came into contact with them. Way to go, Louise.
Teresa told me that you, never finished what you set out to do last night at the Founders' Day dance. What stopped you from exposing Julian and Alistair's crimes to everyone there?
Well, you collapsed. That was my #1 priority.
Nothing should come before proving what those men have done to our friends, our neighbors, our own family. Now, I know how desperate you were to prove to Sheridan that she had been brainwashed. I know how much you love her, Luis. What stopped you? I want to know.
Go ahead, Louise. Tell her the whole story. You know, she's gonna find out sooner or later anyway.
I still can't believe that we're leaving Harmony today. Maybe for forever.
Are you, having second thoughts or what?
No. Of course not. It's just Harmony's the only real home I've ever known. You know, after my mother died and Father sent me to boarding school, I was just always so homesick. I always felt this deep sense of longing for my home and my family.
Well, do you think that had more to do because you were missing your mother? Because, you know, the rest of your family, including Alistair and Julian, I can just tell you if they were in my family, they'd be pretty easy to forget.
Can't argue with that.
But you know what? You're in my family now. I'm gonna protect and love you with everything, okay? You know that, don't you?
I do.
Okay. And why do you look so sad? I mean, what is it that you're afraid of leaving behind here? Or who?
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest, breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Sheridan, what's holding you back? Come on, you can tell me anything. If
I know that.
Is it Luis? Is that what it is? Because if he's badgering you again, I swear
No,
I'll take
Antonio,
care of it.
please. stop blaming Luis. Okay, there's enough bad blood between you two already, and I can't stand you two being at each other's throats. If anything, Luis is the reason why I want to go back to St. Lisa's. At least, you know, you won't be able to kill one another if we're far away.
By the way, where did you go last night?
Where did I go? And where were you? When I got out of the bath, you were gone. I went looking for you, but I couldn't find you.
I went to Hank's apartment to see Luis.
When? Oh, God, you two didn't fight, did you?
Came close.
You see, this is what I mean. This is why we have to leave. And I couldn't bear it if one of you two got hurt because of me. It's bad enough that my father blames me for my mother's death.
Oh, come on, Sheridan, you know better than that.
And I know that I should, but, you know, sometimes I can't get over the guilt. I just wouldn't be able to stand it if one of you two got hurt because of me.
What happened between Luis and me that has nothing to do with you? It's not your fault. He's been hounding you ever since he found out you were alive. And besides that, I just want you to feel good about us leaving today.
I'm trying. I really am. And as beautiful as St. Lisa's is, I mean, Harmony's my home.
Call me crazy, but the way I see it, home is where the two of us are, together. I mean, come on, think about St. Lisa's. How much fun we had there. It's where we fell in love, remember? Well, this time it's going to be even better. I was thinking we could even start that family that we were talking about.
It is so wonderful.
Good. And I'd better get the bags together, because we shouldn't wait around here all day, okay?
I'll get that. You got your hands full.
Hey, please don't go. I need you, Sheridan. Teresa's at it again. Please. Honey.
Okay, just stop staring at me like you can see right through me.
Why? You're not feeling guilty about whatever it is you were doing here at the mansion last night, are you?
You know, I never would have taken you for the suspicious type, Fox. But no, it's like I told you. I was here for my son. So.
Right. Yeah, and it's like I told you I was a virgin when we met.
Don't believe me, okay? But it's the truth.
Okay. Okay, whatever you say, Teresa. Look, in any case, you better use your time you have with little Ethan this morning wisely, you know, because Rebecca and Gwen, they're gonna do whatever they can to get back at you for switching places with the surrogate. In fact, I'm surprised my wicked stepmother hasn't put up a barbed wire fence around little Ethan's room to keep you out from here on in.
Well, they can try whatever they want, but you know what? All bets are off once I have this baby that Gwen so desperately wants. They'll be ready to make a trade faster than you can say A-Rod.
You can't keep a secret like this from Mama Louise. She's bound to find out.
For you not to do everything in your power to win Sheridan back, there must be a very good reason.
All right. Well, look, we just woke up. Why don't we talk about this later, okay?
Ahora, mijo. I want to talk about it now.
If Luis won't say it, then I will. He let Alistair and Julian off scot-free last night. For you. I mean, that's why you got moved to the top of the list. It's the only reason. Because Luis agreed to back off on his threats to expose him.
No, mijo.
Well, Mom, it was the only way I could get you the treatment. Alistair was holding all the cards, and without medical attention last night, you would have died.
You turned over all the proof you had against him? The proof that would have shown everyone what a horrible man he is and all the horrible things he's done over the years.
I'd do it again. I had no choice.
You chose to save my life. Even though it meant losing any chance to win Sheridan back.
Yeah, I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Motherhood. It's for the birds. There you are up there without a care in the world, after keeping your poor old mama up all night with your teething. Or in your case, your fanging. And now I've got to get cracking and try and save our sorry broomsticks. First, I'm gonna have a nice hot cup of steaming witch's brew. Now what, you scummy bowl of bad news? I don't think I can take much more of this. Not again. Haven't I got enough work right here in Harmony without being haunted and taunted from south of the border?
Say cheese.
Luis is either crazy or very brave to even attempt taking on Alistair and Julian in this way.
A little bit of both, I suspect, knowing who his parents are.
Well, it looks like they escaped the Crane wrath. But who's to say Luis won't try again to expose their sins? Does that worry you?
Yeah, but Luis is a grown man now. From everything I've heard, he's more than capable of taking care of himself.
Yeah, it seems like only yesterday he was such a cute little boy.
We promised. We mustn't revisit the past. It doesn't do us any good.
Good morning.
Good morning, Paloma.
Isn't that the newspaper from my family's town in the States? What is it doing here?
I think that your aunt must have picked it up to see if there was any news about your mother.
Why would they write about my mother if she's getting better, like Tia Maria said? She didn't have a relapse, did she?
No, nothing like that.
It doesn't matter to me anyway. I'm about as interested in her health as she is in mine.
Paloma, your mother loves you more than you know.
Oh, really? Is that why, of all her children, I'm the one she sent here to Mexico when she raised everyone else at home? Tia, if that's love, I can live without it.
Honey, come sit with me a minute, okay? Listen, honey, you're young. You don't know the first thing about love yet and how complicated it can be. Sometimes people do things for reasons that they have to, and other people just aren't going to understand them.
Why are you defending her? It's not like you ever met her.
Have you ever given any more thought to visiting Harmony?
Yes,
And?
I have. I'm not going.
You are making a terrible mistake.
You're not my parents. You can't make me.
Sweetheart, no matter what you think, I'm sure it would mean the world for your mother to see you.
Especially after it's been such a long time. It would be the best medicine for her.
Who says? According to Tia Maria, the call from Teresa last night said my mother was improving. She obviously doesn't need me.
No, that's not so. A parent longs to see his or her child.
Well, send her my picture by email.
Oh, Paloma.
Listen, both of you have always been wonderful to me. But let's face it, you're not my family, and you don't know everything about me. Trust me, my family can make all the noise about it they want. But deep down inside, they know they don't want me, which is just fine with me.
I don't know why you're so surprised. You know how much I love you.
I know. But for you to give up your chance to be with Sheridan, I would have never asked for such a sacrifice from you.
I know you wouldn't. That's what makes you so special.
You and Sheridan would have had your whole lives together. I'm going to die someday.
No, hey. I don't want to hear any more talk like that, okay? And you're gonna live a long and happy life if I have anything to say about it. And you know that I would never been able to live with myself if I didn't do everything I could to make you better.
I can never thank you enough.
Yeah, you can. As soon as Eve gives you the okay, I want you out of here, right? And that's the best present you could ever give me.
Okay. I'll do my best. But what about you? And what about Sheridan? Mijo, you can't honestly tell me that you're prepared to just relinquish your feelings for her. I know you want to spend the rest of your life with her.
Don't you worry about that, okay? And you just concentrate on getting better.
How can I? When I know what your decision last night cost you. Please tell me you have not given up on your love.
I'll never give up. I don't know about Sheridan, Noah. Tony is gonna drag her off to St. Lisa's today.
Then you can't let her go, Mijo. You go to Sheridan right now and you stop her.
Come on in. Okay, so what happened?
It's the baby.
I don't understand. I mean, the last time we talked, you were going to go through the surrogacy so you could have your own biological child.
That's what we did. After Teresa's horrible stunt, we tried the process again with Heather. She was implanted just the other night with our fertilized egg.
Then what's wrong?
Sheridan, it didn't take. She miscarried.
Gwen, I'm so sorry. You must be so disappointed. But, I mean, you can try again, can't you? I mean, I always heard that these things take a few times for the pregnancy to take.
Yeah, that's the problem. We found out that Gwen's eggs, they're not viable. And they can't be implanted in Heather or any other potential surrogate.
I'm so sorry. What about Teresa? I mean, did she lose that baby too?
No, she's very much pregnant. Eve says it's nothing short of a miracle, and if nothing goes wrong, she should deliver very soon.
Well, Gwen, that's great. That's great news. I mean, you and Ethan will be able to have your own biological child.
Oh my, that was awesome.
Yeah, no, see, I told you. No, he's amazing. He's a natural. At this rate, he's gonna be a black belt in no time.
That's right, that's my boy.
That's right, that's right. Hey, go get that yellow belt that you earned last week. We'll show it to your mom, okay?
Okay.
All right, I think she'd like to see that. This is unbelievable, that kid. You know, Teresa, I love watching you two together. I gotta tell you, I mean, really, he's lucky to have you for a mom.
Thanks. I could tell that to Gwen and Rebecca, huh?
I have told that to Gwen and Rebecca. And I'm also gonna tell them how lucky they are to have you carrying Gwen's biological child, especially now that their chosen surrogate's miscarried. It's interesting, but, I guess that kind of makes you Gwen and Ethan's last hope for a biological baby, huh?
Right.
So, apparently Dr. Russell told Gwen that it won't do her any good to have, any more of her fertilized eggs implanted into a surrogate, because her eggs aren't viable, so.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, which to me makes it all the more amazing that you're still holding on to the baby inside of you.
Yeah, I'm made of some pretty strong stuff, I guess.
We already knew that. I mean, look, any other girl would have miscarried by now, but not you. You're still pregnant. Talk about a miracle. So how do you do it, Teresa? How are you still pregnant with Gwen's baby when her eggs aren't viable?
You are my passion for life.
So what's your secret anyway, huh? I mean, Teresa, how have you managed to stay pregnant when sounds to me like the odds are about 1,000,000 to 1?
You're asking me.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'm not a doctor, so. But I can say it's like what you said. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
You know, God must really want me to carry Ethan and Gwen's baby to term, so I'll have the ammunition I need to get my child back.
Never cease to amaze me.
Now, why is that?
Because, you know, when you want something, you set your sights on it and you don't stop until you get it.
Well, little Ethan is my life. And I'll do whatever I have to get him back.
I just don't understand. I mean, not at all. Dr. Russell said that none of my eggs were viable, so how is it that Teresa is the only person in this whole world who can hold on to a pregnancy with my embryo? I mean, why is it that everything works out in her favor and everything in my life goes to hell in a handbasket?
Oh, Gwen, look, you can't think of it that way. Right, look, I know it's painful to have Teresa carrying your child. But something wonderful is going to happen for you and Ethan when she gives birth to that baby. I know all too well how painful it is to lose a child of your own. But I can tell you this, I can't wait to have another one, no matter how he or she comes into the world.
I'm ready when you are.
Sheridan, I know you're just trying to make me feel better, and I really appreciate that. I don't know how I'm going to get through these next few months without you. And honey, am I being horribly selfish to ask you to postpone your trip just for a little while? I mean, why can't you move to St. Lisa's next year or something?
I'm sorry, Gwen. We're leaving today.
Paloma, you know, I don't have to be a relative to know that your family loves you very much.
Maybe my brothers and sister are a little curious about me. But my mother? Forget it. I'll bet you anything she wouldn't care if I fell off the face of the earth.
That is not true. Pilar loves you very, very much.
Then why did she send me away? She kept Teresa at home, and Luis, and Miguel. Well, Antonio left on his own, not because she banished him like she did me.
I know, but we've explained all of this to you many times.
Oh, yeah, I remember. My poor mother found herself all alone with too many children to feed. So how come she managed to put food on the table for everyone else but me? Why was I singled out to live in another country? Shipped off to Tia Maria like an orphan dog.
That's not true. Now, I'm sure the decision was very difficult for your mother, but was made for your own good. She probably believed that you'd have the best chance for a good life here. A private school, an education that she was unable to provide for you in the States. She wanted you to have the best.
I don't buy it. And I still don't understand. Why are you defending her? When you love your children, you want to be near them. There's no excuse for abandoning someone you care about.
You cannot let Sheridan leave town. You go and find her, and you stop her right now.
Yeah, well, how? Right, Antonio's convinced her that moving away is the right thing to do.
Neil, because she doesn't know all the terrible things Julian and Alistair have done to keep the two of you apart.
Exactly. I wasn't able to prove it to her the way I wanted, and now Sheridan... Come on, she has no choice but to stay with Antonio and honor her marriage vows. I mean...
Look, Luis, you need to get the proof back and present it to Sheridan somehow.
Bad idea, Mama. I mean, by now, Alistair's probably destroyed the CDs, or he's hidden them someplace where nobody's gonna find them. Luis starts snooping around again, Alistair will kill him.
There's got to be another way to prove this to Sheridan. What about this doctor that brainwashed her at the hospital?
Dr. Ackland? Yeah, that guy's as scared of Alistair as anyone else, and he insists he knows nothing.
And since when have you taken no for an answer? Your whole life you have battled against impossible odds when you knew you were right. Don't give up now, not when your love's at stake. You have saved my life, mijo. Now it's time you save your own.
Look at those two idiots encouraging Pilar's daughter to come home. I warned them to leave this alone. would they listen? Oh, no, because they think they know better. If that child returns to her family, all hell is going to break loose around here. And then Dora and I, we're going to be the first casualties.
You're not being fair, Paloma. Now, you're blaming your mother when I'm sure that she suffered terribly at not having you with her all these years. Honey, I'm sorry that this caused you so much pain.
I don't get this. Why are you both taking my decision not to visit Harmony so personally?
We just hate to see you hurt.
But it's not your fault. It's my mother's. Hers and nobody else's.
You have done so much already for this family. Now it's your turn. Please, just go. You fight for Sheridan. You do whatever you have to keep her here. Please, don't you dare give up.
Mama, would you please calm down? All right, now look, this isn't good for you, okay? I'll see you later.
You follow your heart, mijo.
All right.
I'll go talk to him. What are you gonna do?
Well, she's right. As long as Sheridan's still in Harmony, I have a chance. I gotta stop her from leaving.
What about Antonio?
What about him?
Look, Luis, you're my brother and I support you. Okay, but Antonio is Sheridan's legal husband.
Oh,
From his point of view, every time he turns around, you're making moves on his wife. You know, if you don't stop trying to get Sheridan back, next time Antonio could kill you.
There's no way that Sheridan and I can change our plans.
I understand. I mean, I'll miss Sheridan as much as Gwen will, but I would never stand in the way of her happiness.
You're gonna come back for visits, though, right?
That really depends on Luis, to tell you the truth. I mean, I would like nothing more than for Luis to marry Beth and take care of their child together, be a father to that child, but the day that Luis accepts the fact that Sheridan loves me and respects our marriage, then that's when we'll think about coming back to Harmony. It depends on Luis.
So where's your boat? What'd you do with it?
I can't find it.
Oh.
Okay, no, it's okay. I think I know where it is, maybe. Let's, over here.
Okay.
I hope and pray that he think got me pregnant last night. It's the only way I can get my child back.
I am gonna call you every day, you know?
Of course, and we can email each other every day. You have to send me pictures of that baby when it's born.
Oh, God, Sheridan, this baby's gonna be growing in Teresa's belly for 9 months before I even get to meet it.
Oh, honey, look, I know it's gonna be weird. Now, are you sure that Teresa's pregnant, that the implantation took?
Yeah, I mean, we have proof.
What kind of proof?
She took a pregnancy test and it was positive.
You know, as great as those things are, they're not always right. I mean, if they're not done right, they can give a false response.
You know, I never even thought about that before. Besides which, I mean, Teresa's a compulsive liar.
Hey, Gwen.
Antonio, listen, I don't have a problem with you or anyone else in your family, but your sister.
All right, after everything you've been through, I guess I can't blame you.
Listen, Teresa would lie about anything, even about carrying my child. That's how much she despises me.
Look, I didn't mean to accuse Teresa of anything. I mean, for all your sakes, I really do hope that she is pregnant with your child.
You know what? I am gonna miss you very much. And you promise to call me when you get there, okay?
Yes, yes, I will.
All right. Hello? What? I'll be right there. Honey, we have to go. There's something we have got to do. I wish we could stay. Sweetheart, have a great trip, okay? I love you.
Thank you. I love you
Honey,
too.
we have to go.
I'm gonna go back in and sit with Mama. But I feel a whole lot better if I knew what you were up to.
I already told you.
Leave Sheridan alone, Luis. All right, she and Antonio are probably packing to leave town as we speak. You know, you go over there, you get in the middle of this thing, it's just gonna end badly. Can I have your word that you're gonna back off this thing? Or have to shadow you all day?
Yeah, my word.
All right, then.
All right. I hate to lie to you, Miguel, but I had no choice.
Look, we don't mean to interfere in your personal business.
Well, you are. It's my life. And as important as both of you are to me, you're not my family. I have a right to my own feelings about who I'm related to.
Of course you do. We're just trying to present the other side to you, Paloma.
Tia, from where I sit, there's no other side. Oh gosh, I forgot. I promised Anna I would study with her before school. I'm late. See you later.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Bye.
If she only knew.
How different things would be. Paloma would hate me. Both of us, instead of Pilar.
You're right.
She'd despise us more than anything on earth.
Okay, I've got to get going before Fox comes looking for me.
Where is she? I know she's in the house.
Oh God, that's Gwen.
I know she's here, Ethan. I know she's in this house. Where is she?
Where she was who? What are you even talking about?
Don't even play dumb. The maid already called and told me that she saw her.
Huey, Mommy? Where'd she go?
You know, sweetheart, that is exactly what I would like to know.
Yeah, no, he's confused. He's talking about the last time he saw her could have been days ago. Who knows?
No, I'm not. She wants to see my new belt.
You know, sweetheart, I bet she did want to see your belt. But I am going to find her for you, okay? I'm going to find her if it's the last thing I do.
Why don't you bring little Ethan downstairs? He shouldn't be up here just in case.
Yes, but she's not even here.
Fox, just do it.
Yeah, okay. Let's go show Phyllis the belt. She'd like to see that thing, I think.
Honey, I'm going to turn this house upside down until I find her. And I'm going to start with her bedroom.
You know what? I'll start putting all the bags in the car, okay?
Okay. My little house. I'll miss you. And all the people I'm leaving behind. Luis. Take care.
This isn't a good time. I'm busy.
Make time.
I'll make time to call security.
No, actually, you won't. So you're gonna talk to me until I get all the answers I need. Now, tell me exactly what you did to Sheridan while she was your patient in the psych ward.
You really want to go through this again, Luis? Oh, I take it you're still suspended from the police force for your violent, erratic behavior.
Again! What did you do to Sheridan?
I treated Sheridan for severe post-traumatic, postpartum depression, including serious and repeated hallucinations that another woman's child was her own. What I did to Sheridan was to save her life.
No, it's more like you stole a life right out from under her with some sick treatment that she's lucky she even
I
survived.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I do. You see, I know the truth, whether or not you want to tell me. Or maybe you heard. Well, I came into possession of some of Alistair's most secret files. I decoded them, and, well, one of those files spelled out exactly what you did to Sheridan.
It's nonsense.
I know everything. So you're gonna tell Sheridan exactly what it is you did to her, or I'm gonna take everything I know to the medical board. And then, you'll never practice medicine again. Not in Harmony, not in the United States, not anywhere. So you're gonna tell Sheridan, in your own words, exactly what you did to her.
I can't. He'll kill me.
What's that? Who will kill you?
If no one finds us, we will live happily ever after.
Stay away. Harmony is a dangerous place, especially for people like you.
You're gonna start talking. You're gonna tell me exactly what you did to Sheridan.